This story depicts the change from 5 cents to 6 cents. That is the story of Adam and Eve.
I don't understand.
5 cents. Like animals, they didn't know. The naked also they don't know. Animals don't know.
Okay.
The moment they ate the tree, they became aware. 6 cents. So the whole story is an allegorical explanation of this change from the 5 cents to the 6 cents. That is that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why is the tree of knowledge? Why is the fruit from the tree of knowledge? Why there is a tempting? So don't think this is like one fella came and no, it is an allegorical explanation.
Okay, let me get this right. So from what you're saying, my understanding is man and women made at one part of earth have children.
No, there was no part. It was just a story. Garden of Eden.
Okay, but okay, let's put this in reality now. Okay, man and women in one part of the globe have children, and then another man and woman from another part of the world and then they travel and then they meet. So this is literally how it's like the world's process is, you saying?
It is just that change is in the form of the story of Adam and Eve. It applies to generally to man, not specifically to one place or no. You must understand this. When you see in the writings.
So what you're trying to say is like we are meant to travel and make.
Don't
go
know.
Outside of our
that
own
story is a reference to that change that occurred in human society, human beings. You don't specifically say this place, that place, no. Generally, human beings reach the 5 cents, then they move to the 6 cents. That movement to the 6 cents is depicted.
With the story of Adam and Eve.
Yes. That's all. It's allegorical.
What does allegorical mean?
You tell a story to explain.
Right. Like an example.
Right.
Okay, I understand. Okay, fine. It's a story lah. Okay, I get it. But let's put it in reality, cha.
That is in a story form to explain a reality.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's put Adam and Eve aside right now. Okay, let's talk about the normal man on earth. Okay, a normal man somewhere in China.
Don't think like that.
Then
it's
I'm
a
trying to make
story
sense.
about man as a whole. Don't put him in that place, this place, or. It's man's story. It's not nothing to do with its place. The story about man. Just put Garden of Eden because they have to say they came from some. But this changing from 5 cents to 6 cents is a story of men, human being.
And like procreate.
Yeah. You don't go and say, think hard, you'll get it. The story
I'm trying to make sense of it. No, because I'm understanding how human beings are supposed to procreate. That's what I'm trying to understand now. Yes, that is a story.
That's a story explaining the event of the
Yes.
going from one level to another.
Okay, let me ask you then. How are human beings supposed to procreate?
Supposed to
Procreate.
procreate.
Yeah, how?
God made them male and female.
Yeah, but we cannot. I mean, our sisters are females.
How animal? They know the female, they go and mate.
Yeah, but you're saying we cannot have ancestral relationship.
They didn't know this problem will happen. So they went and mated with everybody.
So don't you think that genetically has already stunted our growth?
Yeah.
Is that the reason why we're not smart?
That's why now we still have genetic problems.
Right. Down syndrome and all
It's
that.
coming from there. But as we move on, as though we don't mix with.
So okay, now I get it. So you're saying, way back then, people had this insensitive
We
things and
didn't
all
know.
that.
They found out slowly. They learn. Oh, you marry within, more people sick.
Oh, right. Okay.
Then they realize, I think we should have a rule that we shouldn't marry. That's why the Chinese don't marry Chan with Chan, Li with Li.
Oh.
It's
Right. So, but they use.
it's called
okay.
experiential learning.
Right.
We
Right.
learn by making mistakes lah.
See, that's what I'm trying to get at, Acha. You know, meaning, by nature, unconsciously, we are procreating. We are having sex with whatever we can. Initially.
Yeah.
People probably are having sex with animals,
I mean, their species lah.
whatever lah. But we are that unconscious. We are that.
In your own species, you did not separate from your relatives and all that. You just
Right.
see like the cats.
Right.
Give birth. They will make love with your, mate with your own sisters and brothers.
Right.
And you see many of them dying.
Right.
We have learned that.
Okay, so when did we realize that we need a law and form marriage?
Law.
Yeah, when did we realize that?
We don't know when, but it started with religion.
Okay.
Okay. Adam, okay, Moses. There is a law of marriage.
What about Buddha?
God, all God, they all God.
This is way before Krishna, I would
Yeah.
say.
Way before Krishna got away.
Right. Maybe that's why God sent Krishna. Yes, right.
We don't know.
Right.
We know only we are talking.
Right.
So we don't know.
See, now it makes sense.
Yes.
Now it makes sense.
So progressively, we learn the mistakes and finally we come to a situation, don't marry your own brother and sisters.
But are there cases where people have incest, have children, and they are genetically okay?
You
Are
see,
there cases?
Indians still marry their cousins.
Yes, the atta ponnu.
I already told, this is consanguinity, I already told them that you have 50-50 chances of getting a
Healthy child.
unhealthy child. And it's true. I've seen in my experience, married his own cousin, or 3 of them, chachat. That's your luck. That's why now they are going, no more, even within your relatives.
So,
Yeah.
like you said, tribal man, conscious man,
Yeah.
spiritual man.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now you
But
see.
it's like a long time,
Of course.
very long time.
Very long.
Very long time, to a point where we are already suffering
Yeah.
the consequences.
Yeah, it's consequences. And it's continuing.
We came from that,
We are, the genes is following. If you are bad luck, something would have done, you have got chachat. That's why now you are telling how it progressed. See? Then they introduce this law of marriage. In the scriptures they introduce. In fact, marriage is a religious thing, more than a cultural thing.
Right.
So, now you look back, Moses, clear cut, the 10 Commandments says, don't go in, covered with.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
See? That means adultery means they already got married.
Right.
So the law already started.
Right.
Then Jesus